Charge complete.
Chat, how are you doing today? I hope you're all really well. How are you? Lovely to see you all. How is the, I nearly hiccuped. How is the audio? Is it okay? Out of 10 on the effects. Thank you so much. Thank you. I've been trying to teach myself. It's very difficult, but I mean, I feel like I get there. It just takes a long time. The audio is okay. All right, good to know. So I think today I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna turn myself into like a snowman kind of look. I found a scarf, and I think it's from when I was a kid. It's got it's the menace on it. Everything sounds good. All right, good. I'm glad to hear it. One thing I will do. So I wanted to make this a little bit bigger, and I'm very glad that I did. But I'm just going to move it so it's here. And then I think I'll take the number there. And then I'll just probably make it a little bit bigger. Him and Minnie the Minx. I don't know Minnie. I'm only familiar with Dennis. My dad used to really like Dennis the Menace, and so I ended up with a lot of Dennis the Menace stuff because I thought Dennis the Menace was quite funny. Not an ultra long Tom Baker Doctor Who scarf. No, not one of those crazy long ones. I quite like the ones that look like somebody's wearing a duvet on themselves. I think they're quite fun. Nasha, oh my gosh, yeah. I love Nasha. Okay, so I don't have a plan, to be honest with you, for how, but I feel like I never really have a plan for how I'm going to do this snowman piece. So I guess we'll just get on with it, and I'll make it up along the way, which, what's new? Literally, what's new? Okay, so I'll put my scarf down here. I just made myself a tea. I used to like Desperate Dan. I don't know who Desperate Dan is. I literally only know Dennis, and I remember Dennis's like neighbour, who I think might have been his arch nemesis. Oh wait, is it Pie Face? Pie Face. I remember someone called Pie Face. I think that was Dennis's friend. So yeah, I got a little Dennis the Menace scarf, which I thought was quite cute. I was digging, I was trying to find something, because I was thinking about buying one, then I was like, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find something, it's just a scarf. So I was like, digging around downstairs to see what we could find. Has a thing for eating cow pie. Cow pie, like beef. I have just eaten half of chocolate orange. Oh, sketch. They're so more. Do you know what? I used to like chocolate orange, but I don't really. Sorry, chocolate orange. However, I don't like fruit flavored chocolate. Oh no, actually, flavored chocolate anymore. But I used to. Dennis was Beano comic. Dan was Dan. Are they different, Peter? I thought it's a pie with cow horse sticking out. Oh right, okay, that wasn't what I expected at all. You'll have to bear with me, chat, because my cold is still lingering. I just came across a video. Hang on a minute. I wonder if I can see if I can show you. I'm eating no more. Sketch, you're going to have to put yourself on a ration. No more today. I just came across a video, and I hope this is real. I really hope this is real. Hang on. Because I want to play. Where is it? Oh, it's one of those things where a reel's popped up, and then it's like 3 years ago on their account. Ah, here. It's not my fault. You don't realise how much when they come in small segments. Yeah, like it's hard to guess, really, isn't it? Right. Let's see. Oops. Here we go. Window capture. Look at this. Apparently, there's a video game where I'll read it to those for some of you guys. Oh no, you're totally fine. This is what Zombie Kebab looks like, a VR game from Polish developers in which you need to cook shawarma and protect your store from zombies. Still in development. Look at this video game. He's like, I'm busy. Back off. I want this. He rinses. Shit, I want that game, right? I want this game. Back off. Literally let me go. Right, Rusty, it just came up when I was doing my starting soon screen because I was just checking my my comments. And then I saw this and I was like, the hell's that? I really want this game. I really like how he's like, I'm really busy right now. Let me just rinse off my gun. Because I suppose I want to know who the customers are. No onion and salad for you. Like, do the customers have to fight the zombies too? Do you have customers? Are you making your own shawarma? Like, oh, I think this looks great. So I was really excited about it because I thought it looked really funny. I saw it and I was like, I have to show you guys because I want this game. All right. Let's go back to the makeup, shall we? The zombies are the customers. He's not treating his customers very nicely at all. You do still have to eat when the world ends. You know, Sketch, I like that thought of like cooking. Just an absolute apocalypse. Just steak tonight. The woes of a small business. Do you know what? That's exactly what it feels like running a small business. Hi, Smiling Frog. How are you? Okay, let's begin. Wait, do we have brain kebabs? But then I was thinking like, because I wouldn't want to eat the zombies, right? Because then they're infected. We assume it's some kind of infection, right? So then if you eat it, you might get infected too. So you wouldn't be able to eat. You wouldn't eat that. You wouldn't eat the zombies, which is why it always kind of freaks me out. I think the thing that I don't like in zombie video games, having played quite a few, is when they're always, or even like in zombie films and stuff, when they're like, so we've resorted to cannibalism. Because I think that would definitely happen. I think that is where a lot of people would resort to, and so it scares me. Cows eating cows and then they go mad. What is your favourite zombie game? That's a really good question. I think a good classic one is Left 4 Dead 2. That's such a good one. Zombie Pie. It's got little fingers sticking out the top. I think Left 4 Dead 2 is definitely up there as a classic. However, I have a huge space in my heart for Dead Island. I loved the first Dead Island, and I had I don't understand why people hated it so much, but I really liked it, and I love Dead Island too. I like it a lot. I think it's really fun. I was not a fan of Dead Rising, specifically because of the Zombrex. I found that to be such a pain. I think that it made me realise I was a terrible person because it's just like, look, this is getting tricky now. Maybe we shouldn't get the Zombrex anymore. Like, maybe we should. No? Oh, okay. But then I was like, oh, this makes me terrible. Right, more. I felt like it kind of ruined the game a little bit. Every day? We have to get Zombrex every day? Are you joking? Yes, 100%, Ken. 100%. Oh, that would be so interesting, Niveus. Like, your lead zombie. I had other stuff today. So, yeah. Do you know what, Sketch? I kind of feel very much the same way. I used to, when I was, like, before, I used to be really like, ooh, I want 100% some games. But now I'm kind of like, you know, once I've played enough of the game, I'm like, okay, I've really enjoyed it. and I'd love to play some more, but I've got quite a bit of a backlog, so leave it for a bit. Last of Us was really great. I thought Last of Us was really, really good, though I only played it this year. So why is everything feel dark? Oh, cool. It's because I've been streaming in the dark this entire time. And so the thing about The Last of Us was, there's something in here. Oh, something. Oh, I think something's broken in it. Anyway. So the thing about The Last of Us was, when it first came out, I watched a playthrough on YouTube because I couldn't afford the game, and I really liked it. But then this year I was able to play it for myself for the first time, and I roughly knew what happened. I roughly knew what happened in the story, but I couldn't quite remember all of the details. So I kind of experienced it myself for the first time this year, and I did really like it. But I wasn't like surprised, or I didn't have like all those raw emotions because I kind of already knew. I haven't seen the show yet though, because I wanted to play the game first. I still need to get some trophies for The Witcher 3. I really wanted to like The Witcher 3, but I just couldn't get into it. I really struggled. Like I think I'm still kind of getting over my open world burnout, and I've tried to play The Witcher 3 multiple times even on different consoles, but I can't get past. Not because I'm stuck. I just get quite bored. I can't even get past the first bit where you like kill this giant bird. Because I just get so... I'm like, oh, there's so much. There's so much. And I know it's a massive game, but I know everyone loves it. And I'm sure for really great reason. I just can't do it. Like, I just get so bored. Have you tried on any virtual... I haven't tried on any virtual shoes today. I was thinking about them, though. I was still thinking about those shoes. Can't find them. I agree that the game for The Last of Us wasn't the best. I watched the first playthroughs and yeah, like the story is amazing, but okay, honestly, I will say I kind of my playthrough of The Last of Us, I think it probably took away any like really heartfelt emotion that anyone had. Not because I'm so terrible at the game, but also because of that. But I don't know how many of you guys have seen me play video games, right? I don't know. But when I play video games, I'm a little bit of a catastrophe in weirdly quite a lucky way. Hi, Armwing, how are you? I'm a bit of a catastrophe. So, the best thing that I think I can say about them is I may have accidentally turned it into a little bit of a comedy. Battlefield Heroes? What's Battlefield Heroes? I used to play Battlefield 3. You worked hard at the Grinch. That's what I know anyway. I did finish it. I did finish the Grinch, yeah. I got all the blueprints. And then it turned out I didn't really need the Grinch cop. I didn't really need the Grinch copter. Unless I was 100%ing the game. But it was really, really hard. The Grinch was tough. I've got quite a few games to play, and I'm looking forward to some games next year. And you know, I always feel like with a video game, it's you know, they're just designed to be fun, so it doesn't matter if when you play them you accidentally throw a brick in the wrong direction and consistently get in trouble being discovered. You were good at the plastic duck game. Thank you, Hulk. Thank you very much. Wow, what happened to my face? I've painted it. I'm turning myself into... I'm doing a snowman inspired makeup look today. trying to get the mole. Oh, the mole scene. That was so funny. Rather than it being how can the main character survive against the enemies, the playthrough was actually how can the enemies escape Emperor's aiming skills. Oh my god. Oh, did you see the one where I tried to miss and I hit it? Please don't let Hitman through the week. Everybody talks about you playing it makes me want to watch. Oh my god, Infinite. I still have it on my PC. Maybe maybe we should play again soon. I'm so bad. Like, okay, so here's the thing about me playing Hitman 3, or just Hitman games in general. Obviously in Hitman you set traps, yeah? So you can catch the what are we doing in them? Targets in secret modes. The thing is that I would often forget that I had set the trap and I would walk into it and die. Cute enemies being alerted. Yeah, this is the stealthiest I've ever played. Who's that? Twitch ban, I know, Zero. But yeah, I feel a lot better today because obviously it changed. So what I'm doing is I'm packing this down in this kind of motion because I'm stippling it on, and the reason why is because you can see it's giving this kind of like, oh, it almost looks like a rose, which is kind of cute. Anyway, it's giving quite a textured look to it, and that is quite snow-like, so I'm just going to be packing this on to get some of that texture in. You get all 3 in 1 for free now. But Infernal, that's the thing that made me sad. I paid for all of them before, and then they got taken away. A snow woman. Yes, snow person. Oh my god, when I was younger, I made the snowman, and then I printed out Jacob from Twilight's face on it, and I put a t-shirt on it. And then, yeah, I tried to get the height right as well to figure out, like, how tall this guy was. Honestly, but the thing about it was that I kind of didn't really tell my parents. But when I made it, because I used to go out and play in the snow at, like, 7 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, regardless, when I made it, I was really proud of it. But I didn't really think, it never crossed my mind that I made this literal snowman. Hi from Italy, hi from the UK. Look at the kitchen window. So when my parents came downstairs and opened the kitchen curtains and saw there was a man in the garden. Until he melted. Oh my god, I missed the sub. Thank you so much, TBA. Thank you very much. Do you know what? Let's replay it. You get 2 for 1. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you. How do you keep your face healthy? I just wash it off properly. I make sure I wash it off. I make sure I put moisturizer on. Thoroughly clean it all off. Thank you very much. Who's a man? What's Hitman Ghost Mode? Was 2-player? Oh, I don't think I would like that. I prefer being... I'm not very good at multiplayer stuff because I forget and then I kind of just do my own thing. Yeah, so Hitman. Do you know what multiplayer I actually really loved? I really loved the one in Assassin's Creed where you would like try and assassinate each other on a map, and you had a bounty on you, but you had to assassinate and figure out your target. Did anyone else play that? I loved it so much. I loved that. Hi, Smyford. Good, thank you. How are you? Oh, my voice went like a little bit then, didn't it? Do 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 do. Hitmen and a hippo. Assassin's Creed is not cozy enough for me. Dusty, what are your video game requirements? Yeah, exactly, Biscuit. That's what I thought. I thought it was really cool. Metal is... Yeah, you like Assassin's Creed. I haven't played in a long time. The last one I played was Revelation, I think. Revelation? Yeah, no. It was the final one in Italy. And I kind of got a bit bored after that, so I haven't gone back since. I'm sure they've done some pretty cool and amazing stuff since then. But, yeah, I haven't gone back since then. I'm so far behind. I think that's kind of what puts me off as well, Zero. I know, like, you don't have to do all of them in order or anything, but and they're also massive. Yeah, Infernal. Yeah, for Brotherhood. Multiplayer was so good on that. If you can make a farm, I'm sold. What? Does the farm have to be functional, or can it just exist? Assassin's Creed Farmers Edition. And the most recent ones are more like RP. Oh, right, okay. Out of the recent ones, like, since they were all set in Italy before, which one do you like the most? Oh my god, Dusty, the thing about planting crops in video games is just they just don't grow fast enough. I'm so impatient, like, I plant them and I expect to come back 5 minutes later and see them fruited. Wow, the fruits of my labour. Looks amazing. That's what I expect. And I'm disappointed when it doesn't do that. Farms and the ability to decorate. Your video game's criteria summed up. I like it, Dusty. A woman who knows what she wants from a video game. I like it. Farm and decorate the farm. Make it cute. Sold. Was the fourth one? 1, 2, Brotherhood. Revelations. Then it was 3, wasn't it? And then it was Black Flag. So would it be Revelations, or was there another one after 3? Ah, the pirate one. Both Odyssey and Origins are pretty alright, but they are very big. Oh my god! See, I was really sorry. Can you? Am I pronouncing a name incorrectly? Is it Simi or Kimmy? I'd like to try Syndicate, because isn't that the one that's based in London? But I have to be in the mood. Okay. I think I'm more of like... I'm more of the opposite. Probably, Dusty. I had Origins, and somebody was really kind, and they gave me a code for it from chat, because they had it from the Humble Bundle. And I was really excited, and I put it on my account, and I started to play, but it was breaking. It like corrupted a little bit, and I think it was because my old laptop wasn't good enough. But anyway, I would kept getting to the same point, and it couldn't get past, like, once you'd been in this tomb at the very, very beginning and you were on the horses, and then I went to go re-download it when I got a different PC and it had completely disappeared off my account. So you can switch characters. Oh, cool! Hi, Ezra's. How are you? What are you doing today? I'm doing like a snowman kind of a thing today. Mostly survival horror. Ooh! RPGs, open world. Skyrim is the best game of all time. Oh, Sketch, you know what? I really wanted to like Skyrim, and I'm not here to criticize it, just so you know. The only thing that happened was I learnt that I get motion sick from Skyrim first person. I had never been motion sick from a video game before when I played Skyrim. And so I have a thing where if I'm really poorly, I'll play video games, and I'll just binge playing video games until I feel better, like I'm like in bed. So that's what I was doing. And I was like, oh, I'm not feeling very well. So I carried on playing. I was so sick. I was so bad because obviously I just kept playing and I was making myself more ill, but I didn't realize that's what it was. And then every time I kind of went back, it kind of reminded me of when I felt really, really ill. Oh, so it's such a shame. So I never really got into it because of that, but oh, yeah, I didn't know. I've never seen... I've learned it's one of those things as well if I kind of like sit a bit too close to the screen. Because I'd never had it before until I started PC gaming. And then, because I would always like sit on my bed and then play with console. So the TV was quite far away, or I'd sit on a sofa and I'd play and the TV was further away. So I've learned that if I'm quite close to it, I get quite motion sick. So sometimes you'll see me like sit further back. I also make the window quite small on my screen on my PC. So I don't have it full screened because I know it will make me feel sick. So yeah, ugh. Is it uncomfortable? It's not uncomfortable, but it's very refreshing when you take it off. Like, it feels like, ooh, much better. I like Phasmophobia. I'm to play with it, too scared to play on my own. Phasmophobia on your own, I think, is a lot more creepy than when you play it with friends. I have vertigo and I can't play certain things and never got it from that. Do you know what, Sketch? It was. I think it was just the first person part of it. But yeah, I would have liked to have enjoyed Skyrim. But yeah, it was just the motion sickness for me. My solution is to have a smaller monitor. Okay, fair enough, nice. Maybe I could get like a really small monitor at some point and then just have like full screen on that, and then because I have one of those, you know, the ultra wide monitors. That's what I use at the moment. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, I'm just still snotty nose. What about a game where you get to play an out of tune trombone? Take my money. So, I think I'm trying to decide if I want to use, like, blues. Let's see. Let's see what we've got, chat. Thank you so much for the posture check as well. One second, let me scoot on back and then we can... Where there's no arguing about... Yeah, that's what we need. I'll also use this palette. Messy. Okay. Let's see how this turns out, chat. I hope the makeup look is gonna turn out okay today. Let's see. So I think it makes a lot of sense to use mistakes aren't a thing, just happy little accidents. I think it makes sense to use like bits of blue for like a very winter Christmassy theme. I was ill last weekend, like maybe 4 days tops, but then I lingered in my snottiness for like a week. Must be thinking, yeah, oh my gosh, Monkey, 100%. It's just like I've got like a lingering cough and the nose thing. Oh my god, it's so uncomfortable, isn't it? I feel all nasally. Okay, let's see. So then I think what I'll do is I'll take a little bit of this blue and then I'll also just add it around here. It gives me a weird headache. Wait. Oh my god, Ezra, are you talking about the cold? With the feeling really like nasally and snotty? Because Ezra, I was telling somebody about this the other day, that the cold is really annoying, especially having such a like a nose, because I feel like what's happening is you know how like when you've got a runny nose and you keep like sniffling and someone's like, ew, just blow your nose. But like it gets to a point where I'm like, okay, I have been blowing my nose so much that my nose is now dry, and also I have to check the tissue so much because I'm convinced either part of my brain is coming out into this tissue, or I am somehow internally bleeding and it's coming out my nose. I am blowing my nose that hard. So at some point I think, oh my god, like it's just a little bit easier to try just, but then if I do that enough, I end up with a headache here because I'm like, you use a saline spray. I've used saline sprays. It does nothing for me. So it ends up being like, I end up feeling it in my head, and I think it's from all the like, wake up not breathing properly. I'm not a big fan of these, but I've used the nasal spray, and it's lasting over 12 hours. Oh my gosh, I've used it. It's not doing anything for me. I think it's on its way out. With sheets in each nostril. I'm not even kidding. I'm ready to shove just a tampon up each nostril. Do you have neti pots? I don't know what it is, but maybe we have something that's similar. I did get nosebleeds also. I thought I was at my own week capillaries or something. Interesting. Others get them too at the moment. I don't get them at the moment. I used to get them a lot when I was younger. The nostrils are constantly blocked, and then I try and blow. All of a sudden, it's no longer snotty. It makes no sense. Yeah, and it's like you blow your nose, and like nothing comes out, and it's like it gaslights you into being like, "What do you mean? There's nothing wrong," and you're like, "Oh, younger doesn't count." All right. Okay. Well, I still. Well, okay. Okay, so now I'm just going to start getting some shape in here. Oh, like a moisturize. Oh, right. I do think I've seen something like that, but I didn't know what it was. The only thing I will say about that Infernal though is like, because I do this all the time, I wouldn't be able to have something just hanging out here, you know what I mean? Oh, chat, I feel so much happier doing my makeup again. Hi, Queen! How are you? I'm glad to hear it. I'm good as well, thank you. I'm very happy because I'm doing my makeup again, so you know that always lifts my spirits. The Christmas spirit. Blind me lying on the floor is an extreme solution. Gotta go there. Having one blocked is properly, yeah. Mine often moved from one side to the other. Yes, Monkey, and you won't notice. You won't notice when they moved. The stickers are adorable. They're in the chat. They went away with a swim course. That's impressive. Oh, chat, hear me out. I think I need a lot of makeup brushes. Long time no see, Minecraft. How many makeup looks have you done this year? Oh my god, not enough, Norley. Never enough. I'm very curious how this paint turns out. My imagination is so nice I can think of all this paint of yourself. White and your nose orange like a carrot. But I think you'll do more than that. We'll see. I usually tend to get carried away, but... We've got to figure out how we're going to do the mouth too, though, Dan. Which, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Not enough, I know. I know. I always want to have done more and more. Still smoke pipes? Not that I know of. I don't have one. Hold on tight, we'll pass through the winter. We will. No, I wouldn't know. I've never tried, and I don't think I ever will. I don't personally have any interest in any kind of smoking. I don't really see the point. Lack of breathing. I've seen that there's a lot of, there's a lot coming out now about how bad it is for your health and stuff, which is pretty scary. They're trying to stop young people from picking it up, aren't they? Because wasn't vaping meant to at first try and be a better replacement for smoking or something? I don't know. Genuine question. Snowmel, I agree. We should call it Snowmel. That's so much nicer. Snowmel's cuter. I think they're working towards trying to get like a lot of young people to stop doing it now. Got more data to show it's bad. It was a tool to help. I thought it was, yeah. It was meant to be a nicotine delivery system without the carcinogenic smoke, right? If your lungs deserve fruity flavors. My lungs crave apples. Well, I mean, equally, like, the thing is, though, is that people know that smoking's bad, but people still start doing it, don't they? Thank you for the hydrate. It's a healthy alternative, but the idea was to wean people off completely or reduce the bad stuff. Right. Oh, yeah. Right, and then it became a new... and then it became a problem. Right, okay. Yeah, because I saw the videos, like, this girl who has to have a thing, like, in her throat, and I was like, oh my god, it freaks me out. Oh my goodness. The thing is like, I know I have a really, really addictive personality, which is why I just won't even bother trying it. I know what I'm like, even if I'm scared, because I get addicted to things very quickly, so, are obsessed with things. So for me, I think it's just a little bit safer if I just completely disregard it. Thank you for the hydrate. Our friend was shocked that I hadn't tried vaping, but am I a crazy one? I just don't see the point. I don't personally see the point either. I don't see the point, but I don't see the point in smoking. And the reason why I don't see the point in smoke, like, I don't like hate you if you smoke. I just don't see the point in it. Because we know, like, if you're in a house and it's on fire, it's the smoke that's going to kill you. So to just smoke a cigarette is like just a slower way of doing that. Which I've never understood. But we know anyway, yeah. So I don't get the appeal of vaping. I see it as a Nicorette gum. There's no craze for that. No, the only thing that, and I know this is so niche and so silly, the only thing that I think looks cool when it comes to vaping has been when people have done makeup looks of dragons, and then when they've breathed, the vapor comes out their nose and they look like a dragon, and I'm like, cool. That's it. That is the only time I've ever thought, cool, that looks cool. Right, Queen, like, that's the thing. I'm like, oh, like, it looks cool when it, when it looks like the vapors come out. Or, like, they've done this really cool skull look, and there's, like, they've got they're holding it here or something, like, and they've painted their mouth. And then, like, the smoke, like, comes out from the side. I just think it looks cool when they do that. Like, it's literally the only time. They're like, ooh. England had to abandon the whole league just making them go up every year because they simply can't do that. Props to them for trying, though. Have you seen New Zealand are taking quite a lot of steps to stop people from smoking? Sorry, I'm missing a lot of chat. I'll be honest, I think smoking is on the decline. Older people still have the habit and youngsters do it to rebel, but I don't see... I agree with you, Dan. Yeah, have you seen as well, there were studies that drinking alcohol is also on the decline in younger people as well. I don't get the appeal of it, but I see it as an... Oh, sorry, I've already read that. Actually, I did smoke once when I was a kid. A friend accidentally set my jeans on fire. Jesus, Zero. Cigarettes are so gross. I've never... Oh, no, I have touched one before, actually. I was like, I don't think I've ever even, like, picked one up. Please don't. As someone who also has an addictive personality, I still get cravings 20 months on. Yeah, mate, because you used to smoke, right? And then you gave it up. And did you go cold turkey, or did you use the patches? I can't remember what you said. But I think it must be, like, once you're stuck on it, that's what freaks me out. It's like, wouldn't be good at peeling myself off it. I quit smoking about 10 years ago. I picked up vaping to help. I then realised everyone just substituted it for smoking, so I didn't want to do that. So I vaped for a month and then quit that too. Wow, Sketch, nice. It's good that you kind of have this, like, I think that's really strong and, like, of you to be able to recognise it and be like, no, don't do that anymore. I think that must be quite tough because, you know, someone like myself, I don't think I'd be able to kick the habit. With the smoke effect, yeah, like, Luke, I've seen quite a lot of people do it and I think it looks really cool. Like, that's it. That's all I care for. I love watching Nerdforge on YouTube, vape pens for smoke effects on the diorama. Yeah, Queen! That's when I think that they look cool, because obviously they must be quite affordable to use for certain things, right? So that's, like, the only thing I was thinking, like, oh, that would be pretty cool. Before I moved to where I am now, I forgot that people smoked. I'm in a much more conservative rural area. Now there are people smoking everywhere. Oh, really? I noticed my neighbour stopped smoking, actually, and he smoked for years and years and years and years and years, and he always, because I could always tell, because he'd always be coughing in the back garden. I just always hear him coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing. But he's kicked the habit now, and I think that's really great. Like, really happy for him, because he smoked for a really long time. So, I mean, it must have been really, really tough. So that's really great. Yeah, that's really great for him. Did anybody else see those rubber dolls with fake clear tubes, lungs, and make the dolls smoke? No, I did not. That would freak me out. Yeah, it's the tar that scares me. I used to get these fake cigarettes as a kid. They had talcum powder in, then you blew them up. Did you, Ken? That's so funny. Why would kids, like, be like, ooh? But, like, I guess, like, they were, right? The musical school session smoking at 8 never left me. I don't know if we had any. Because I've always seen that they have those pictures on that are really horrible to look at. They used to do candy. I think I remember seeing somebody have those. I love those until the fake doll. Ah, until the fake doll. May with elite willpower. Oh, sorry. May, I missed what you said and I asked you a question. I think I did about a week of patches then just stopped. You're supposed to do 8 to... Oh, wow, May. Just literally... Yeah, wow. May's built different. During a really cold day, you could see your own breath. My friend was blowing out the smoke and I asked, how do you know when to stop when... Just stop breathing out. Are getting worse. Someone in my house still smokes and they leave the packets on the kitchen side. I can't look at them when making food. Oh, yeah, the pictures are nasty, aren't they? They're really rough. It was actually really popular to see a lot of people smoking in Hong Kong. And so when I've been to the Hong Kong arcades as well as certain bars in Japan, you're still allowed to smoke indoors. And from being in a country when you are not allowed to smoke indoors anywhere at any time ever, it's so weird when you go in and you're like, what is that smell? And it's just like everyone does it. Like, that's what happened when I was in Hong Kong. I was playing in the arcades and I could smell it and I was like, oh, it's a bit nasty, but I was just like, well, I want to play in the arcade. So we were I think Ghost was playing the initial D game, and then the fire alarm went off. Sorry, the smoke alarm went off, and like it was like beep 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 beep, and like the whole alarm system, and no one was like, nobody cared. I was looking around like, what is going on? And it was because of the cigarette smoke. And then one of the employees just went and turned it off and just carried on. Asked me to get him cigars at duty free airport, and that little tobacco room, like a shop of horrors. Oh my god, really, Queen? Oh my god, I don't think I... Oh no! I won't go into detail for obvious reasons, but I lost a family member to smoking related illness when I was 18, so I've never had any desire to smoke. Absolutely, I'm not doing this at all to be any way of like to diminish yours. Yes, I've lost 2, and it's really quite shocking, isn't it? Like when you realize. So it was our family doctor. It was both of my grandparents, and he drew this graph. And it was really interesting, actually, because he was bang on. He said, if you carry on smoking, I think it was my grandma who was like age like 65 or something. He's like, if you carry on smoking now, you probably have about 6 or 7 years to live. And he was like, if you stop smoking now, you'll be able to extend it probably to 15 years. And I think he got it right between a year or two before she died. My granddad was exactly the same. He was a pipe smoker, and he drew a graph and he was like, you'll die then. If you do this, you're expected to die then. And then that day, like, she threw him out and she just quit, and so did my granddad. And then they lived this expectancy that they were told. And I was like, when I was told that, I was like, I am never touching a cigarette in my life. But yeah, it's scary, isn't it? But yeah, so it's really, really rough, because my granddad, my granddad lived longer, but yeah, it wasn't nice to see. I didn't know people could. Yeah, Queen, you can still smoke in some places, like in the arcades. They just don't care. So there'll be people just smoking indoors. It's the weirdest thing. Also, so weird when you're in an airport and they have like the smoke room, and everyone like huddles in this cupboard to have a cigarette. And I just think, like, I walk past it and you can see like the room is like fog. It looks like, oh my god, it just doesn't look nice in there at all. Like, I can't imagine wanting to go in there and being like, can't wait to get in. I can't imagine it myself. But yeah, the cigarettes from the 1950s that would claim that smoking their brand was good for you, which is so bizarre, isn't it, Ken? To like just see when you see these really old ancient adverts for them and you're like, no, I think, like, I think you have that wrong. He did stay for 55 years and he's 70 now. Nice. 55 years as well, yeah. I think my grandma started smoking when she was 8. And I think my granddad started smoking when he was 11. 8! Apparently it was just a thing that happened. 8. Yeah, 8. I think she died when she was like 75, 76, 70, some end 70s. Oh, yeah, right, Queen, like, damn. That first swearing up to now until I really hit the spot. Yeah, because I think from what I can remember, they were like, she was saying like, yeah, like your parents did it and everyone did it, so like you all just did. Not 7. 8. Yeah, 8. Isn't that bonkers? Isn't that crazy? 8. I feel like we're so used to the current day smoking culture in the UK, it's hard to imagine. I 100% agree with you, Queen. 100%. Like, it's just really, like, if you saw somebody smoking indoors, you'd be like, are you insane? Like, what are you doing? Like, this is a crazy thing to do. Like, it just, but like, everyone used to, right? Like, it just used to be a thing. But like, can you remember when like, it was just the thing? You just see people smoking indoors? Like, they wouldn't be told to go outside? That's crazy, isn't it? Always scared me to say as a lesson that taught him something. And you're always like, what was the something? I've heard of those because I've heard like it's meant to make you feel like, ugh, I don't want to take any more. But for some people they'd be like, cool. Yeah, like if it didn't work on him, then it didn't teach him anything, right? On an airplane oh my god, infernal. When I was coming back from San Diego. No, yeah, San Diego for a TwitchCon the first time in 2019. It was my first time flying on my own, and I was really nervous. Anyway, and I was in LA. No. I went from San Diego to LA because I took the Amtrak, and then we were in the air and we still had like 6 hours left, and there was the announcer, whatever, and it said, and they just said, hi everyone on board, we're so sorry we have to do this. Oh my god, Tora, thank you so much. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for using your Prime on me. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. 2 months as well. Thank you for wanting to come back. Welcome on in, get involved. We're talking about like how crazy like the smoking thing is. And somebody, the announcer was like, we've had our onboard systems have told us that somebody has been smoking on this flight, and so we shut up, Biscuit. And so now we need to check everybody's bags immediately. And then I didn't know what to think. Like, I was just in absolute shock that somebody would do that. They didn't check mine. I was sat near the back of the plane, though. So I think they must have found the person near, like, closer to the front, who had been smoking. But yeah, and I was just like, I can't even imagine thinking, like, that you're going to have a cigarette then. All over the cars, the suits, everywhere. It's weird. It really it makes sense, but it really looks like a completely different era, doesn't it? At 12? 12? It's the law. A plane could go boom. Yeah, no, exactly. That's why I was like, I was so baffled that somebody would do it. They used to ask you if you wanted smoking or non-smoking seats when you booked a flight. Because it makes a difference. Oh, Queen, no. Freaks me out. Hi, Yanks. How are you? Oh my god, Ken. Oh my god. Oh my god, Sketch. I wouldn't know. But like, what an awful thing to experience. Good lord. Right? Oh, I still find it ironic that a doctor who had spread awareness about smoking was also the same doctor who refuted the evidence of X-rays. Oh my god, really? I don't know anything about that. But they have to get out of the side to do it. Smoking seats on the wing. So many in the ambulance service still smoke. Oh, the ambulance guys who they were so cute when they were helping me for my neighbour. My neighbour Cake Lady passed away recently, this year. But a few months, like I don't know, the beginning of the year, she fell over and she like broke a hip, and we didn't know. And they were really, really nice. I had to tell them that I had tied her legs together. Which the lady who also lives down my street was a nurse who ran to help, and she told me to do it. For some reason, she didn't do it. I don't know why she made me do it. Little carrot nose. But these 3 paramedics guys came in, and I was like, I went to go to meet them at the end of her driveway, and I was like, hi. So what's happened is, and I was explaining everything. I know it does sound strange about context, doesn't it? It's like, so this is what's happened. Here's all the information. They were like, okay, right, she's quite, and I was like, she's pretty old. And they were like, can she hear very well? And I was like, no. And they were like, outside voices, lads, outside voices. And I was like, okay. And I was like, I've got her on her scooter so we can move her around. But please don't be alarmed, because I've also tied her legs together with a scarf because somebody told me to do it. And he was looking at me, and I was like, I'm really sorry. And he went, no, that's what you're meant to do. And I was like, oh, okay. Good, you're welcome, I think. Yeah, like a makeshift spin. So apparently, like, because the other leg would keep that leg straight, so you would actually tie the legs together, which is the thing I didn't know. So and it turned out she had broken, like, the part just below her hip. So, yeah, they were really nice about it all, though, because I didn't really know what was going on, and I had never had to deal with paramedics before. Maybe she wouldn't have tripped in the first place. Sadly feeling. No, do you know what was really... So what actually happened was my mum was shouting that I needed to go outside because Lynn had an accident. And so I ran outside, and I was like, where is Cake Lady? And I thought she had fallen in the house. I always used to get in trouble for this. But my dad was already helping her. So I ran, and I honestly, like, I was like, it was like Uncharted Tomb Raider level shit going on. I ran so fast, and I jumped the fence. And I like ran to go to what, then it turned out she was in the driveway. She was like at the end of the driveway. My dad was like, and she was also looking at me. She was in a lot of pain. She was looking at the guy who was like with the taxi man who had seen her fall was like, and I was like, I'm in so much trouble. I'm not allowed to jump the fence, but I jumped it. And they all saw me. Alice Stewart was a physician who discovered the link between X-rays and children having leukemia and pregnancy, but refuted. Whoa! I didn't know there was so much history behind that. Damn. Thank you for sharing it. I think so, Queen. But when I got back, my dad was like, I saw you jump that fence. I saw you do it. Head first through the window to hell. The head first. No, exactly. It was literally like... I think it's an excusable moment, but... whatever. $100-meter hurdles, was it? With one hurdle. Oh, really, Melly? That's so cool. Mcroft07. Yep, that's it. You were painted at one of them as well, perhaps. Oh my god, no. But there was another day when somebody needed to help her, but and I had to tell my mum that she had to go do it because I was painted as Billy Butcherson from Hocus Pocus, and I was genuinely concerned that if she saw me, like, there would be... she wouldn't understand and she'd get really, really, really upset. So I was just trying to, like, and then I felt even worse because I was kind of like just staring, like trying to like stare out the window but like keep the curtains closed so I could see if she was okay. But I also didn't want anyone to freak out, and I also didn't want anyone to see what I was doing. Getting close to season 117. Kind of nervous, Jack. Kind of nervous about my birthday. Don't know what I'll paint yet. Right, I'm just going to sketch in some eyebrows really quickly and so just really lightly. More like X-Force. I was practicing my single hurdle rescue run. Which I haven't done since. To be fair, I didn't fully get in trouble for it. I used to get into a lot of trouble for it. But I agree, it was the right time to do it. Yes, Spunky, I would, yes. I would use my own snowman scarf too. This story about a horse riding accident on the set of Tim Burton's Planet. Tim Burton did Planet of the Apes? Really? Actor had to go to the hospital. Okay, so, oh my god. So, also just interesting, which I think, well, something I think is interesting, and sometimes you guys think the same thing anyway. Anyway, so one of the things that is pretty cool is in the SFX world when they're filming for like movie sets, etc. If they're using things like wounds or whatever, they have to have a list of what wounds are fake for that actor. Because if they have an actual accident and they have to go to hospital and the wound, like, they can't tell which wound is real and which one is fake. So they have to have a list when they do that, just in case something happens. They're provided one. It makes a lot more sense, yeah, because they might start treating a wound which is actually makeup if it's like, you know, bloodied or whatever. So it's quite interesting that that's a thing, I thought. So they have a list of these, like, left leg, ankle, fake, makeup, list of makeup. So if obviously you'd have to go through and be like, that's makeup, that's makeup, that's makeup, that's makeup, which must be really annoying to go down the checklist and be like, okay, so which part? But equally, like, it's a good thing to have. But I always thought that was quite interesting because it makes a lot. It especially, I think, makes a lot of sense for stunt doubles. Yeah, Biscuit. I never thought about it until I was doing that course years ago. And then they mentioned it and I was like, oh yeah. What if there was a wound on the makeup bit? Ooh. That would be very, very unfortunate. Have you done makeup on an actress? No. No, I have not. Does doing Greg Stipes' makeup count? I painted some love hearts on his face before we went and did our panel. I'm sure the chances are slim, but not impossible. Hi, Peppermint, how are you? I wonder if the makeup artist has a moment of, oh cool, the makeup was so good they couldn't tell the difference. You have a moment where you're like, we voted, okay, it totally counts. Okay, it counts. I did it on Greg Stipes. Greg Stipes, before we went on, was like, can you paint a purple heart and a green heart on my cheek? And, like, there was a countdown, like, you're going to be live in less than a minute. And I was like, yes, I can do this. Oh my god, he is an actor. Not only a voice actor, he was in Fast and Furious. We always come back here. We always come back to Fast and Furious. I don't know why, but we do. Oh my gosh, a warning, a sneeze warning. Biscuit! Oh my god, that's awful. Thank you, chat. Oh, this cold. It's nearly gone. I think it's nearly gone. I hope it's nearly gone. Oh, for real? Biscuit? No. No way, that would be me. Well, when did that happen? All the rosiness. You think it looks cutie? This is a high value streamer. What the heck? What the heck? High value? What the heck? What do you mean high value? That's the weird thing with some injuries. If you don't see them or see something hitting you, you don't always feel them. Oh my god, Zero, like my knees. I need a black lipstick. Imagine going into the makeup trailer to get cleaned up and them saying like, oh, we didn't add this one. Yeah, like you wipe it off and there's just like a hole. Sorry, feedback, I'm not sure what you mean. If it's in another language, please may we have it in English only, because we can only moderate in English. Otherwise I won't know what you're saying, I'm afraid. Is a YouTuber who had... Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I don't know anyone. And a red like nose? I've never heard of this person before. Oh, cute! They have like a little, like a little avatar. No, I've never seen this before. No, I'm doing like a little snowman inspired piece today. But that's so cute. What do they do? Like video games or? Is a Bowie fan. We have snowman law. Oh my gosh. Okay, I could find a black lipstick in here. I used to have this really cool like metallic blue one as well, but it expired. Such a shame. We have a metallic silver, which we could possibly use, but I would really like a black first. Here we go, let's use this black. I feel like it smells a little bit like licorice, but I'm not sure if it does or if I'm just making that up in my head. It's shiny. Yeah, I think I'm going to use it like a little bit in the middle or something. Let's see. Facebook? No, I don't have Facebook. Just turn into now edible. Okay, then I'm going to draw some little mouth dots, I think. Do you know what, Biscuit? That's actually something I've never done. I've never actually drank my paint water. I do have a top hat. What the hell was that? Do they pass the taste test? Oh my god, I love that. That's so silly. Okay, and then let's put some eyeliner on. Did I miss something? Oh my god. Zero. Oh my god. Mr. Piggy's watching while looking for car keys. Okay, oh my god. I was so worried my alerts had broken because I was like, hi, Mr. Piggy. I hope you find your car keys. The top hat. I was like, right, so I don't normally, the only time I usually wear mascara is in desperate times like this, where my paint has gone over my lashes, and so now I need to hide the white paint, restore my lashes back to their original colour. Aw, Mr. Piggy. Stuck at work because you can't find your car keys. Another wild day in retail at Christmas. Bless your soul, May. Let us know tomorrow. May, what time is your shift? May, Just in case it helps, can you listen out for the most ludicrous... Could you listen out for the most Christmassy... Christmas in retail conversation you hear, and then report back to us from a customer tomorrow? I'll be live again tomorrow evening. Could you listen out? Yes, I love a challenge. Yeah. See, find the most typical retailing Christmas conversation and then report back as to what it was. Where the turkeys are on Christmas Eve. Biscuit, I think May works in clothing. Which, honestly, would be so funny if that was still the question that May came back with tomorrow. No, Panama. May's saying what is the brief that I'm giving her, not what's a brief. May, I'm sure May knows what a brief is. Mel, are you cold? Well, it's because I'm feeling snowy today. You might have a bit of frostbite. I honestly, when I worked in retail, somebody picked something up and asked me how they pay for it, and I was a little bit I'd say, like, I didn't really know what to say because I didn't want them to feel like they were really, 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 really not okay. But I was a little, in my head, I just didn't understand. I was like, have you been to any shop ever? What do I, like, how do I buy this? And I was just like, you can take it to the till. How is everyone? Good, thank you, Danny. How about yourself? With money. With trade. What we're gonna do. Yeah. Fascinating. Excuse me. And then you decided to make more things. What did you decide to make in the end? What did you add in? was 11:58 on Christmas Eve. Why hasn't your Boxing Day sale started yet? It's Christmas Eve. Okay, so why hasn't... Plenty of time to get... Oh, Danny, you're so busy. How cute. Nice. Hi, Snowman Michael, how are you? Did you, Danny? I watched it in Discord a couple of weeks ago. I thought it was really... I've forgotten how silly it is. Danny, did you see the after credit scene? I didn't know there was one. Thank you so much, Smashing. Oh my god, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Thank you so much. Thank you. That is very kind. Thank you so much for being so generous. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're not bad. How are you? I'm good, thank you. Oh my god, Biscuit. So terrible. Yeah, Danny, there's an after credit scene. I mean, it's not very long. It's not like the craziest thing in the world, but like, yeah, there is one if you wanted to go and have a look. And then Arnold looks really scared. Yeah, he's literally like, ah! Like 2 a.m. at Christmas Day. Want to do Christmas paints? Oh yeah, you should. Oh, we did see how we. Real filming, yes. Not that it'll ever go anywhere, but but yes. Thanks, Danny. I really want to do another one with Jack because I filmed one which was just Jack singing. I just haven't had the chance to do the other filming for it yet. But I had some other stuff like that I green screened, so I think I just need to sort it all out really. Just sitting there and like for filming all the bits that need to go together for it. You know what I mean? It's not actually like putting it together is pretty straightforward. It's just getting the initial parts beforehand. That's a little bit tricky, but we'll get there. Oh my god, I can't see. Watch out, I'm assuming this is going on okay. It's not centered. Look, it's over here. It's not. All right. All right. All right, it's fine. Damn. Here we go again. Oh, you know what? I might just freehand it. Shall I try freehand it? I feel like for some reason it would be easier. Which it shouldn't. What do these snowflakes look like? Let me have a look. Let's just copy one of these. Scented if you can't see. It's very true. Thank you for the hydrate. Tilt the camera to the right. Restart the stream. We've got to go again. Wash it off. Could you freehand a dot? Ooh. Do you know what? I think I could, and I think that's a really good idea. I'm not going to do it, but I think it's a good idea. The reason why I'm not going to do it is because now I'm like, I wonder if I could freehand a snowflake. An intricate snowflake on the end of my nose. Now I just want to know if I can do it. What is that? Oh, myself was. Oh my god. Skit. Wow. Now, I'm optimistic, but that is very. Like, I'm almost impressed at how optimistic that is. Present wrapping or artwork. Oh, cute. Don't provide good ideas. Don't do it. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well. We focus, chat. The ebb and flow of today's piece is quite exciting to watch. Croft here starts on the eyeliner. Do you think that starting an eyeliner is going to give an advantage today? Well, Croft, I think she's going with what she knows. It doesn't seem to be taking any risks here today. There seems to be quite a lot of practice behind this, so I'm not going to question it, though others might. Absolutely. We have quite the crowd here today to watch this spectacle. Let's hope Croft can pull it off. Quick background on Croft, currently holding no records and 0 medals for extreme makeup. Will she be going for gold today? As she always goes for gold. When was the last time she picked up silver? The sheer level of concentration on her face now really shows an expert at work. I'm not sure about that. She consistently says during practice that she has absolutely no idea what she is doing, but pulls most of it off regardless. Perhaps if we look closely we can spot some mistakes, but let's not encourage the audience to do that though. You're absolutely right. Let's not bring attention to it. Terrific concentration there. She's pretty pleased with herself, you can tell. You know, she barely qualified for a lot of sponsorships she applied for last year. It's great to see her nail some this year. Hopefully she'll get some more. Oh, a risky move there. Very risky. It's all about being composed, being in the moment, and above all, trusting yourself. Well, looks like she didn't trust herself there. I think that was supposed to be a connection. Performed smoothly, opting for line shading here because the points she can make from it are an irresistible choice from the crowd. It's all about balancing risks and earning points though. These athletes know what they want and they're going to get it. That's going to be anywhere between a 0.3 and a 0.5. Clean, very clean. Sometimes I wonder what an athlete like Croft is thinking during a process like this. Do you have any thoughts? Absolutely no thoughts whatsoever. However, I'm sure she's completely concentrating on the makeup task at hand. Like all extreme makeup athletes would, just focus on the detail work and focus on the piece at work. Absolutely right. I also have no thoughts whatsoever as to what she could possibly be thinking. Let's hope she knows what she's doing. We're going to need the crowd to be quite quiet at the moment while she focuses. It's a very heavy concentration piece right now. The crowd is always quiet, she can't hear them. Quite frankly, this crowd could be as loud as possible and she would still not be able to hear them. That's a very tricky skill there. This is a point in the process where the athletes have to keep a strong concentration. Just a little longer to go. Absolutely sticks that line work. Under pressure, that is enormous. It's going to be great when Elise comes through and congratulates her. Those two do have great sportswomanship together. Absolutely great sportswomanship, those two. That is how it's done. Nice. Steady. That's one of the better detail pieces she's done. Very clean. Well, when it's done confidently and well, it almost seems like they will never fail. It is a lot of practice, though, to try and get into this mental zone. Natural. I'd give that 10 points. Well, you're not a judge, so don't. Oh, wow. Look at that line work. It is really coming together. Fabulous work here. The crowd is also seeing the precision in today's piece. Absolutely. Oh my goodness gracious. She sticks the line work here. Absolutely phenomenal. That was really something. Oh, thanks so much, chat. Sorry, I had to go into major concentrating mode then. No, Mr. Piggy, it's not tomorrow. I will be playing Payday 3's new DLC. And I am going to be, once again, sponsored by PlayOn. So I'm really, really, really excited about it. And so please, 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 please look out for another vertical video going live on my socials. I may have been really ill this past week, but I still managed to get my work done, okay? So I'm really excited. Yeah, so there's a new DLC called Syntax Error. And so I'm going to play that tomorrow. I'm really excited. Thanks so much, guys. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Really, Zero? Oh my god, that's so fun, because I don't know anything about it. That is cool. Play on, play on. So, out of interest, I haven't got my top hat on yet. Oh, okay. So we'll do like the buttons going down the snowman. But this is cute. Oh, it's cute. Nivea's! That is so perfect. Oh my god, hang on a minute. Okay, just be cool. Do I look like the emote? Do we look the same? I think I need to be more worried. Oh my god. It's hot in here. Twins! Oh, Mr. Piggy! The fire one is going to be a little difficult. What? So I think what I'll do is I'll bring some of this blue further forward and try and blend it all together a bit more. Because I like the kind of like glow that it gives. Aw, Queen. I actually don't see that emote used too often. Chat, do you have a favourite emote of mine? Not necessarily the one that you use the most, but do you generally just have a favourite, and which one is it? I forgot about that one. I Oh, the hacking one was cute. Oh, yay! How dare you make us... First of all, how dare you? Oh, the ghost one is cute. I do love my, Oh, Inferno! Oh, Tado, you have a few favourites. I love those. I see those ones a lot. They're the ones I see the most. Oh, Mr. Piggy. The flower one is so lovely. I love seeing the flower one. It's like... Aww. Yeah. I'm really proud of my emote set. I mean, it's taken literally years to curate, but yeah, I'm really proud of them. The fire one. mean. That is so kind. As a collection too. Thank you so much. Thank you. Do you know what? I have really strong feelings about emotes. Yeah, yanks. I think I was optimistic when I tried to get rid of it. Yeah, anyway, I know it sounds so silly, but I do have quite strong feelings about emotes, and I feel like if you're gonna buy them from a creator, like, they should feel like some effort went in. Because I know you don't always, like, subscribe to someone because you just want the emotes, but ultimately when we boil it down, that's one of the reasons that you would, that's the kind of part of the exchange. So I do feel like, you know, you should really try and give something that people would want to use, and something that's good quality. And I always want them to work as a, I've always wanted them to work as a really perfect set. Which I always think there could be some things to improve, but I'm pretty happy with how it is, with where we've gotten to with it so far. How did you find your emote creator? I actually did them myself for a really long time. And then there was another streamer called Ziggy emotes, and somebody used Ziggy's emotes in my channel once. And I was so blown away at how beautiful they are. I'll copy, open image in new tab. So there was this. So Ziggy's Twitch, and they're all Spyro. And I was looking at them, and I saw them in my chat, and I was like, I love them so much. And somebody was really kind, and they gifted me some subscriptions to Ziggy so I could have the Spyro emotes. And then I was searching who did them, and I was really the random part, it sticks out quite a lot, doesn't it? And I was wondering, I was like, who did these? Because I love them so much. Like, I love the style. I love that they're so simple. But they're very clear, and I just loved everything about them. And so and then I kept an eye on this artist for such a long time. They're called Sixton. Yeah, the Spy, it's from Spyro ones. And then I couldn't get I just couldn't manage to slide my way in because their commissions were always busy. And I was really sad. They're really cute. They're good, aren't they? It's the same artist. And I was really sad, and then I was like, you know what, I'm so fed up. So I emailed them and I said, like, hey, I just want to let you know that I want to register interest. I keep trying to catch when your commissions are open, and I'm really sorry if this is rude. It's not my intention. I just want to let you know I'm really interested. So if I miss it, which I tend to do so because I haven't seen them on Twitter, when you've opened your commissions temporarily, like, you know, I just want to let you know that I want to commission a lot of emotes. And then they replied back to me within like 6 hours, and they're like, hey, this is really great timing. My commission's open tomorrow. Yeah, and that was last year, so. Yeah, exactly, Niveus. That was the thing that I found really hard. And then I think one of the easiest things to do is to like draw a base face and then just keep changing the facial expression. But it's kind of obvious. And it doesn't always work, so I really, really, really wanted to just change them out. And it got to a point where I was really grateful because we had unlocked so many emotes that it got to a point where I was like, I can't draw like another 10. I don't know what I'm doing. It's too much. And so I was like, I really want to commission, and I've wanted to commission them from this artist for ages. So so essentially a lot of the money that I got last year, because we had this like a crazy summer when I had massive sub count last year. It was like 3,000 at one point, and I'll be honest, like I pretty much took a lot of that money and I gave it to this artist to give me a full set of emotes. I'll take 77. No, it's like I think I bought like 36 at first, and they were like, I think it didn't take them too long. But I think it was a little bit like, oh my god, for them. anyway, and so then they worked on that for ages, and then the next time I got back in touch with them was like a few months ago, and I was like, so I'd like another 20. Yeah, Niveus, we had like 3,000 subs. It was crazy. I was so grateful. Yeah, right. Turntable, like, that's what I love about them. Like, I just think they're really, really, really good quality. The only thing that I feel a little bit sad is that Sixten doesn't do animated emotes anymore. So I would very much love Sixten to change their mind and do animated emotes. Obviously, you pay more for them. So now I'm trying to be like, oh, like, damn. I'll check Sixten's website. Maybe Sixten changed their mind after the after we all got more. Do you know what? I will just double check and ask. I will email Sixten now, and I will just ask. Becca, how are you? Welcome on, everyone. My name is Mel, mcross07. I like to classify myself as the extreme makeup athlete. And today, I'm turning myself into a snowman. How are you doing today? Really, Yanks? That's so funny, because I was trying to catch their stream. That's so funny, because I was like, "Oh, like he's sneaky pea." But then, do you know what? I love that. I love that they stream them, because I think it's exciting for you guys as well. How you doing? Hi, Becca. I'm alright. How are you doing? I am mildly injured, but otherwise good. How are you, Bean? I'm good, thank you. I hope that it's not anything uncomfortable. Like, are you okay? Hi, Flying Fox. Then, how are you? There we go. I asked. Some thread snippers exploding open. You drank too much tea. Oh my god. You know the first time I found out that I liked green tea? I might as well have just been drinking it while sat on the toilet. Because I think it was genuinely every 4 minutes. I had drank so much, again, because I have absolutely zero self-control and I am not able to do anything with myself when it comes to something like this, and I will continuously drink it until something bad happens, and I did. I need to buy new thread snippers. So annoying. But I'm glad you're okay. It's nothing too serious. I'm in the market to find some one day. Yeah, so if you... So, okay. I think Sixton's great. You got to keep an eye out on when their commissions and stuff open. Obviously, you've just heard me talk about that. But what I found was actually really helpful was Etsy, and I didn't know about this until last year. So this I bought from Etsy, this chatbot. This chatbot actually doesn't look like this. I cropped it to make it suit what I wanted it to look like. Because I didn't really like some of the other chatbots for my stream. I felt like I wanted something that was a little bit more minimal. But the chatbot... here we go. It actually looks like this. And you can change the colour of it. So I bought this from Etsy. So there's a lot of stuff that you can buy. And then you just kind of put the code in, I guess. I can't remember what it is. But with them, you can buy emotes from Etsy. Obviously, like a lot of them, other people will have them as well. But like you can buy animated emotes, and some people will just make them and then they'll just sell them. You just download the file. You buy the file for like £2 to £3, and you can just have them. And you can do that with full sets as well. So I think it's a good place to start Turntable if you're wanting some now, but you're not in the market to like fully commission custom ones. Yeah, there's a lot of really great stuff on Etsy, isn't there, Cinemichael? I didn't know. You can get like alerts and all sorts on Etsy, and so you can just buy them. So it's really useful to check Etsy. Yeah, definitely check Etsy out. That's where I got this from. I got something else from Etsy, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, it's all of my sub badges. And my bit, you know, when you see next to the sparkles, I got those. Yeah, they're really good, Becca. And it just took a lot of the like stress out of my hands, I felt like, because I didn't know what to do, and so I think I just typed in like sub badge Twitch on Etsy. Yeah, and there's one here, like one of the first ones that's come up is like a cookie that's been eaten, slowly getting more and more full. Like there's different coloured paws with sparkles, and there's Stitch, there's like a Scream mask, there's donuts, like there's loads of stuff on here. Good night, Kings. Has loads of nice items and plenty to do pre-made and customs. Yeah, so I'd recommend having a look there. If I'm honest, if you're looking for something like quick, because sometimes that I'm just looking for like a little thing, and I don't want to sit here and draw it and color. And this is so much nicer because obviously the money goes to like an artist, and Helps them out as well. Honestly, they're really affordable. So there's some badges on this one. It's £5 because there's 30% off apparently. Swords, £5. Neon skulls, they look pretty cool. £2.34 for a set. There's aubergines. Milk cartons, moons. There's a Gengar. There's a liquid cat. Yeah, there's loads of great stuff. And I think this makes it really, really... I think this is really sweet as well for... what was I going to say? For people who do seasonal stuff. So some people change their stuff out quite regularly, which I think... I mean, it's a lot of work in my opinion. But I think that's also really cool. It makes it a lot easier this way. And my Etsy ones until I can get some... Yeah, exactly, Becca, right? I was going to get some... I was considering getting some animated emotes from Etsy. I was trying to find ones that like kind of like looked a little bit more similar. But yeah, definitely. Because it feels like you fill the gap almost. Yeah, check out Etsy. I did commission a custom one off Etsy one time and it wasn't the best. But that's fine. It was very, very affordable. I'm glad the money must have gone to someone who really needed it. But you know, that's fine. I don't know what happened. Regardless. Then I found Sixton. Oh, can you, Becca? I didn't know you could get that. Because I did morning streams. Also not. No, Dan, you're totally fine. No, honestly, like, you're totally fine. Generally, as well, when it comes to, like, self-promo, the thing that I didn't like before was... This used to happen a lot, okay, and it really annoyed me, because I think it's obvious. And it would be, like, somebody would be amazing, and they'd gift, like, 5 subs, and then I'd have people in my chat be like, subgifter, I stream too, and I wish you would do that in my stream because I also stream. Or like I'd be gifted like a donation, and then people be like, I also stream. Yeah, and then I called it out and said I didn't like it and deleted it, but then everyone said that I didn't support other streamers. That's how that rumour started. Because I said, don't do that. That's not okay. That's what happened. Yeah, I know. It was so embarrassing. I was like... Not only was I mortified, it also, like, the thing that I hate about it is that just kind of, you've basically looked at someone and gone, money bags. Hey, wallet. Right, Monkey, like, we were talking about this before, like, it's like Twitch etiquette that you just don't do it. But for some people, I don't think that way. So, yeah, it was really crazy. But yeah, if you've ever heard like, oh, Mcroft doesn't support other streamers, that's how that started. It's because people were doing that in my streams, and I was like, can you stop doing that? I don't like it. And I was like, don't self-promo like that. And they were like, me talking about the fact that I stream and your stream doesn't make you any less of a streamer, but clearly I can see how you treat other No, you're totally fine, Nanny. You're totally fine. So then what I did was I clamped down on like absolutely no self-promo at all for ages. Because I was like, I don't know what to do. So that's what I did. And then everyone was like, Mel doesn't support other streamers. Not gonna lie, I have a DMs of people asking for a sub. I tell them to watch the channel and you might get some one day. Really, Jeff? It's so embarrassing. I hate it when people do that. I wish I could stop people from doing that, but obviously, like, you don't. But you I feel like you kind of know, like, it's just an absolute clown who's done it when you see it. But like, when you get the message, you do think like. What begins with a T and rhymes with fool? That's you! White lashes would have been cool too. Oh, do you know what, Millie? Every time I try white lashes, I feel like I can't pull them off. They look so weird on me, I think. So I never do them anymore. That's when mods get the itchy fingers, 100%. And my mods did get itchy fingers and put a stop to it. And then that's when people were like, Mel doesn't support other streamers, like Mel's self-centered. Yeah, fine. It's one of the reasons. Honestly, I know it sounds so silly, and I know it's like I probably talk about like the bad things too much, which is not my intention really. Like I don't mean to just be like a super downer, but it's one of the reasons why I you probably notice I keep to myself a lot. It's one of the reasons like I can't be bothered with it. Like I can't be bothered for silly behavior like that. I just think it's very silly. But yeah, that's kind of what was going on, and I was just... Obviously that's my point of view though, isn't it? Like, other people have their point of view, which they're entitled to. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not, like, forced to. I didn't have it, but that was the thing, is like, I never had a problem with it, and then I was like, oh, don't do that. It's rude. And then I was the one who was a dick. People are hard to judge online. It's really sometimes easy to... 100%, Danny. That's one of the things... That's why I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do my own thing. Mind my own business. But yeah, that... I think what's really sad is when, like, you hear rumours about yourself and you're like, huh? Right, Jeff, I think it's just a bizarre thing to do. Yeah, like, I don't get it. It's also really hard because different categories of streamers as a whole can have very different rules about self-promo. That is also, yeah, that's really true. I feel like, as a whole, like, it's kind of weird to just go into somebody's stream and be like, hey, I stream, and like at somebody who's just gifted stuff and be like, I stream, by the way, so you can give me some of that sweet cash if you want. I feel like, as a whole, that's definitely no. But yeah, I agree with you. Like, what, like, you know, like, what might be okay in my channel might not be okay in somebody else's, and or like as a whole category as a whole. Totally. Yeah, it's really bizarre. Begging and fishing is always 100%, but yeah, I totally agree with you. It depends on certain places, but yeah. I think it was very silly. I'm trying to think of what other rumours I've had. I haven't seen any of the behaviour you've described, and I would 100% have found your stream in the chat to be very welcoming, accepting, and understanding. Rumours and bullshit, gossip is what it literally is. Yeah, you can't control it, but you can't control how it makes you feel. So don't let it make you feel bad, because it's all nonsense. In my opinion, anyway, I 100% agree with you. It's just one of those things where, like, you hear it and you're like, what? Since when? And then you're like, oh my god, like, for real? But yeah, it's literally just like, it's just silly, I think. It's just such a bizarre thing. To complain about. Another one. Hi, Zach. How are you? What's the other thing that I had? It was, Oh! Dark! Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Thank you. Heck. Thank you so much. Thank you. Zach, you're off work until January? When was your last day? Oh my god, what are you gonna do? Chill out. You're gonna do some nice cooking? But like, makers are like, new friend, do you craft or stream, share links, let me shout you out? Oh, sorry, makers are like, new friend, do you craft or stream, share links, let me shout you out? And then gamers are the complete opposite, are basically zero tolerance stuff promo. And there are many degrees of in between. Yeah, though they're 100%. I mean, like, there's been other streams, like, I've been told from other people, I think from some of you guys in the chat as well. Thank you so much for those bits. Thank you so much, Dark. That people, some people won't even let you use other people's emotes in their channel, which I think is bonkers, because, like, you paid for them. It was today. Do you feel the overwhelming sense of relief? Big Christmas party, yeah, definitely. I think I've been hidden in a weird dark corner of the internet because I've not heard any of these rumours. Good. What other one was there? The other one was that I'm really big-headed, and I think I'm better than everyone at body painting. And that one came about because I one time shared, when Donald Trump did his meme, which was what was that silly meme that he did? What was it? Oh, by a lot. You know, when everyone was like, they'd come out with something that was absolutely untrue, and they wrote by a lot afterwards. And everyone was like, they would say something stupid that's absolutely untrue, like Portal 2 sold more copies than Call of Duty by a lot, right? And we were all like, no, it didn't. No, it didn't. And then I joined in and I said I was the biggest on Instagram. At this point, I think I had like 15,000 followers, and I followed people who had like 500,000. So I specifically wrote the biggest. I didn't write best. I wrote biggest to joke because I didn't want anyone to think anything other. And then that got screenshotted and shared around as evidence that I think I'm better than everyone else. And the reason why that one annoyed me was I kind of felt like, but did you read it? And there was all this like, as soon as I saw Mel do that Instagram post, like, I unfollowed her. And also, so literally don't it, but like a lot of people didn't get it by a lot. And then I saw, I'd see things as well, like my friend would go to raid me on Twitch because sometimes I'd have their streams up and they'd be like, oh, let's go raid Mel, and they'd be like, well, I'm leaving then. She thinks she's better than everyone. is wild, yeah. The thing is as well, is the thing that makes me laugh about it is like, I thought it was really obvious that it was a joke. You wrote biggest. Biggest Snowman page. But I wrote biggest, I never wrote best. Because I don't think I'm the best. I genuinely don't. I think I'm semi-decent at doing makeup. I think I can, it's a skill. I think I could be a lot better. I've got a lot of quite far to go. I admire a lot of other people's work that I see on Instagram. I've got a lot of Instagram buddies. So I didn't think that at all, but yeah. So rude on so many levels. It's, yeah, it's just... So I came to... this happened years ago, right? So don't think like I'm upset or anything. The conclusion I had to come to keep myself sane, and I think the biggest lesson I learned from it was some people are looking for a reason to hate you. Some people will look for any reason to make you the villain, no matter what. So if you give them a reason, they're very happy. Some people want you to be the bad person. They don't like you already and they're just looking for a reason. And that was like the lesson, I suppose, that I had to learn. It was very sad though. I've been on the receiving end of that, yeah. And it's rough, isn't it? It's really rough, but yeah. Don't get the references and immediately infer from the worst. And those people, 100% Zach, yeah. 100%. It was a tough but a good lesson to learn. It's like some people just, they just don't, they want a reason to not like you. Because part of me is like, if you've been in my stream for any more than 12 seconds, you will literally see that I'm like, oh, it's fine. Like, yeah, I've got a long way to go. I'm still practicing. Like, oh, I'm pretty happy with how this one turned out. Don't know how I'm going to do today. And then but you wouldn't be like, so I'm like pretty much the best. Yeah, it's the kind of idea around that, isn't it? Yeah, more like very silly, I think. Flying Fox, and thank you so much. I know you were not upset, and I know you well enough to. I know you well enough, I think. So I'm throwing somebody away to emphasize that at least I think you're an amazing person. Thank you very much. Anything is just something I think about often when I doubt what I do. That is very kind, and thank you so much for the 200 bits. Thank you so much. You're an angel, a superstar. Thank you so much. That's the real sad part. Yeah, it is. It's or they'll misread something, and even if it's proven that they've misread it, like they'll confirmation bias it, you know? Since when? Yeah, Biscuit. It's like, honestly, like some people just want reasons to be. I think a lot of people are just very, they need to heal. They need to heal a lot, and they'll like use things around them to blame things on so they can get their anger out, and that's an explanation, but it's not an excuse. But alas, yeah. Anyway, so that's why I don't really do a lot of things with many other people now. I just kind of do my own thing because I got so fed up, and I think that's understandable. I got pretty fed up of it, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do my own thing. By a lot. Oh, I should also do the good thing. Stir fry or salad? Stir fry because it's cold. Since when did I'm such a cute since it's like I usually track people and anticipate ambushes. Yeah, it's the season for hot meals. Yeah, it is cold. Go for the hot meal. My brain says salad, but my heart says salad. So poetic, monkey. Tomorrow's lentil curry time. Oh my god, that sounds so good. Lentil curry. Mmm. What kind of curry? Don't say lentil. Don't tell me lentil. They fall deeper into... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. That's an interesting word. But no, like, yeah, I'm not crying about it. I'm pretty good, like, especially because I've had therapy for I have a monthly therapy session now, and I've had that for like 2 years. I always just make sure that like I try and keep on top of my own mental health as well. So like I've always had time to like chat about it with a professional. So like I'm pretty good. Oh, with the peanut butter. Oh my gosh, I've never thought to do that. That sounds nice. Don't worry, I'll advertise it here first. Do you know the funny thing is I even have a self-promo section in Discord. LNZ, thank you so much. Tier 2 for 6 months in advance. They've subscribed for 60 months. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll go for it, Zach. Thank you so much. LNZ, thank you so much. Holy heck. I'm so hungry. I think I'm going to warm up M&M's in break room microwave. Mr. Piggy, did you find your car keys? Mr. Piggy, I don't want to like stress you out or anything. That's really not my intention. But when I lost the car keys, I lost them for 6 months and that... This is me though. I lost them for 6 months and I didn't know where they were, and I was really sad because I was like, oh my god, like I've lost Ghost's car keys. Anyway, and I kept looking for them forever, and it just turned out they were in... Okay, this I find funny. They were in Ghost's coat pocket because I one day stole his coat and we only found the keys when he went to put his coat on in autumn. And was like, why is my coat so heavy? And then found and was like, and then he knew immediately. So since it's his fault, oh, it's his fault. I was wondering this, Gem. Why didn't you look there? Life is hilarious. Do you know what? Oh my god, I was so like, I just didn't know what to say. Because I was kind of like... oh my god. I just found it funny. Like, I've been looking for months. Like, I turned this room upside down. That's been finding it 5 and found a car. And then the sad thing, because then he was really stressed out. He was like, oh my god, like, we need to find this car key. He was like, what happens if something happens to my car key? And then we can't get in the car. We can't use the car. He was like, you need to find the other car key. And I was like stressing out like months trying to find this stupid car key. Anyway, we found the car key and we were really happy about it. And then it just stopped working. We've tried to fix it and everything. It just doesn't work. So now I don't know. I know, Becca, I know, it just doesn't work. I don't know what's wrong with it. We've changed the battery, we've taken it in, it just doesn't work anymore. Okay, cool. Like a spatula turntable. Oh my god. I got the spatula stuck behind the washing machine the other day, didn't I? Did you? Oh my gosh, Moose, did I get it back? What happened? I know, right? No, do you know what? Do you know what I don't get, chat? Is like, so my keys, right? They're attached to a lanyard, which has a lot of key rings on it to stop me from losing my keys. Yeah? Lost them anyway. Ghost removes his car key, so he only has the car key in his hand, attached to nothing. Doesn't lose it. And I don't understand how. He prefers to, for some reason, have the car key separate to the rest of his keys, and he doesn't lose any of them. I attach all mine to at least like 5 household objects, and I still lose them. It seems safe. Thanks for checking on my suitcases for me there. I appreciate it. I also do the lanyard. Yeah, I'm a lanyard kind of person. I've got a Death Note one. And it doesn't go from there unless I'm leaving the house. Oh, Becca. I always think I do that, but then it disappears, and I don't know how or where it went and how it got there, and I just don't know. Why was there a spatula in the laundry? Oh, did you do the thing with the washing machine? Oh, yeah. So we're in the we're UK. There's a washing machine in the kitchen. Anyway, threw the spatula in the drawer, went out. Oh my god. Yeah, went out the back of the drawer. It's gone behind the washing machine. Can't get it. So when I was at Ghost's mum's place, we know when I car keys in the car keys. Sack. That's so terrible. No shit. Yanks, leave it out. So in your case, when you use your keys, like 12 other things are gone. Yes, Jeff. Yes. You crazy fools. I know. Oh, you just don't want to mess with us Brits. You don't know where you're gonna find different appliances in this house. So this is so embarrassing. Anyway, I'm going to share it with you guys anyway. So I'm terrible with my accuracy. We know. We've seen me play The Last of Us. Anyway, moving on. I was brushing my teeth. So just set up. The sink is here, right? And she has a laundry basket here next to the sink in the bathroom. The laundry basket is one of those with a trapdoor lid, and the handle is just a hole. I don't know the answer. Anyway, so I was brushing my teeth, and I went to spit the toothpaste out, and I missed the entire sink, but I heard it splatter, and I was looking for my bubbly toothpaste spit on the floor everywhere. And then I thought, oh my god, it's hit the laundry basket. So I looked in the laundry basket and it was not there. What I had managed to do was miss the sink, but accurately get it through the handle hole of the laundry basket, and it was splattered across the entire bottom of her laundry basket. The laundry basket hole is about that big. The sink was about this big, and I don't know how. Anyway, so I was mortified while trying to clean it up as best as I could. Nice aim! Hole in one? I think so. I don't know. And I remember doing it, and I was like, I don't know what to say for myself. I don't know what to say. I have so many questions, none of which will be answered. I can't answer any of them. Just $6.99 a month for this and other quality stories. Minty fresh laundry from now on. First try. Yeah, honestly, it was. Yeah, I've never tried to like locate my, because sometimes I've missed and like hit the tap, right, and that's annoying enough as it is. And you're like, to clean off the tap now. But the laundry basket through the handle, and I checked, nothing touched the handle edges. I checked, there was no like leftover spit there. It went straight in. Because UK Olympic toothpaste spitting scar. I did it by accident. I couldn't even find it. Stand upright and stay. You've made me laugh so much, my throat's dried out. Oh, same moves. I don't know actually, St. Michael. I've never thought about it. Nothing to run up. Oh, and the slippers. Oh, like when you actually, have you ever, anyone who's got long hair, have you ever accidentally spat it in your own hair and you feel like you don't like who you are as a person? Michael, that was so funny. I think you just cleared my sinuses. I still have half a day of work, so I should go head to bed. Good night, Becca. Thank you so much again. I really appreciate it. Imagine having hair. You're welcome. Wow. I can breathe. It's a miracle. If you need me for any more medical help, I'll serve up some serious questions so you get through the day. I haven't, Zach. I've heard so much stuff about it. I'm a little bit terrified of it. That I'm gonna become solely addicted to it, and I'm just gonna rot away. And then M. Croft was never to be seen again. Because snowmen are cool. Hey, that is a reasonable fear. Literally everyone is obsessed with it. And I think that's awesome. I'm terrified. This brush is rubbish for what I'm trying to do. Let's try this one. Hi, Gamerly. I am, thank you. Always a good day whenever I'm streaming and doing a paint. Thank God. Thank God. Majin. No. Jail time. The stop motion. Wait, is it? We're walking in the air. We're walking above the sky. Is it that one? That one you're thinking of? We're walking. Pitch perfect. Oh my god, thank you so much. Nice save. We'll be after royalties for sure. Don't tell him. It's as if he's in the room. Hey, mercenary. How are you doing today? Hope it's a good one. No. Thanks so much, Lindsay. Thank you. I did see a video that I thought was funny earlier though. Let's see if I can find it. Oh my god, chat, I haven't opened my advent calendar. Yeah, it was this one. It's bigger than the tree. Look, chat, here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing, right? I don't really get any sense of normality in my life because this is what my social media news feeds look like. Thank you so much, Paragon. How are you? Tastes amazing. Oh, Mark. Very happy for you. This is great news. I need the wee. I need the wee. I need a wee, so I'm going to go to the toilet. Then we're going to put the wig on and stuff. Be right back. Okay, check. Good news, bad news. The good news is, I thought it was a good idea to put lenses in. So I did. The bad news is, we have some repair work to do. The voice of God. Demonic snow angel. That's me. Demonic. It's creepy. Yeah, that's what I kind of was like. I was like, ooh. Right, let's retouch the white here. Those large lenses in so fast. Honestly, they're so distressing. This one didn't go in the first time, but they are quite distressing. They are definitely not comfortable to put in. Like, they're comfortable now. I can feel there's something there, but actually putting them in is not very nice. No. Look, the lenses on these are real eyes. I keep going to watch a Twitch channel that has the same name as one of your mods, and I fall for it every single time. Oh, really? Oh. I think I know which one you mean. It's quite a big channel. Because I think I've fallen for that too. Don't like it? Well, I've kind of already done all the blending work, so when it comes to this, you've got to be quite gentle so that you can repair it without... You've got to... Right, Yanks, yeah. Yeah, I see it and I'm like, uh-oh. So you've got to kind of like be really, really gentle, because one of the things that you can do is, because what's happened is I've cried, so my eyes have, so obviously like this part has been wet. You can almost get, you know when you get like a water stain, and around the water stain where it's been is like an edge? You can almost get that. So you have to be a bit careful when you redo it, that you don't get that edge and you're just making the edge more and more obvious. So that's the thing where you got to be quite careful. From my experience and what happens with me anyway. So that's why it's, you got to be really, really gentle with it. It's cold. I'm surprised. Speaking of which, chat, don't forget, you can also subscribe. If you've got Amazon Prime, you'll get 1 free sub. generous Jeff Bezos bucks, and you can use them in here and get access to all these wonderful emotes. I wonder if Jeff Bezos even knows what Twitch is. Can you imagine if you asked him? I've never heard of it. He must do. Thanks. Probably doesn't even watch Prime. No. Lashes next. Ooh, should we go for the big crazies? Yeah, let's go for the big crazy ones, chat. Crazy. But that's how it goes. Millions of people living as foes. Maybe. Sponsor a snowman. Demon snow. Demon snow angel. So please, subscribe to me. I deserve it. Is it like wearing sunglasses? No. Can you see the hole? In the middle? Can you see it? Where you can see my brown eye. Can you see it? Yeah, I'm trying to make it so you can see it, but I can also see it and it's not working out. Yeah, you see that big hole here? Yeah. Well, my eyes are pretty dark, so it's tough to see. Yeah. So basically there's a really big circle in the middle. And that's what I'm looking out of. So closer. Oh, we're really struggling. Did you hit your knee? Actually, that was my wrist this time. Eye holes. So yeah, so I see everything totally normally. But from here, my peripheral vision is shortened. Whereas normally I could probably see here. Now I see here. Just like a little bit. But no, everything's completely normal. I can see everything perfectly fine. It's the white lenses that are difficult. The white ones. Okay, my lashes, I've put lash glue on, so let's wait for those to dry. In the meantime, let me get a white wig. A snowman. So heavy. I panicked and got like 4. Yeah, and then if I can just reach the top hat up here, that would be so great. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh my gosh. No problem. No problem. Okay. 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 No problem. Everything is under control. Okay. Whoa. Really, Zach? What are you gonna do? Mr. Piggy, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the 1,500 bits. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you so much. Boppy, boppy, bop, boppy, bop. I love that alert. I think it's so cute. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Damn, you guys are so generous. Thank you so much. There we go. Got it. A night orchid flower on my wrist because I'm totally in love with Shadowheart. It's relevant to her story. That's so pretty. I love that. A night orchid flower. How lovely. Do you know, have you booked yourself in for it, Zach? Or not yet? Damn! However did you do that? This one I painted by hand. These ones I used a stencil and a brush. Yeah, regular brush and pencil. Third eye on your forehead. Just slowly turn it into some like creepy demonic snowman. I hope this isn't going to look silly with my hat. Right. I don't know how this wig's gonna look yet. By the way. That was a giant piece of hair. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. What we might be better off doing. Oh my gosh. The stray hairs are itching me. Oops. Oh my gosh. There's no room. What we could be better off doing is if I take some of these wonderful hair clips that you guys got me for my wish list. Thank you again. Now that I have enough. Because I was running low before. And then pin this front part back. Yeah, we might be able to get away with it. My hair is quite dark, so. And then, oh, something's in the wig. And then bring that forward. So then it still shows off a little bit here. Separate all these bits out. And then right, hang on, how did I do this earlier? I think I brought that part down and then this part across. Okay, bring that back, bring this forward. Oh yeah, with the button eyes. Yay! Chat, do you like it? This looks so nice, thanks! I think the lenses really sell it. Yay! I'm so glad that you guys like it. Gorgeous, thank you. I've never done a snowman paint before. This is my first time trying it. It's cute! What a fun piece. I realised as well, another thing I've never done is the nutcracker. You know, the soldier, but I don't know if I can be bothered to go source the hat. Yeah, I'm too lazy. Ah, well, 2024 it is. It looks glorious, thank you. Yeah, it would be cool as well. I'm just too lazy. My Zatanna hat. Yay! Oh, I'm pretty happy with how that's turned out. Please, may I have an exclamation mark uptime in the chat right now? Oh my god. Nice, under 4 hours. That's really quick, yeah. You could try with this. Ah, yeah, I don't have one. Never mind, it's fine. We can always do it again. So fast, so fast. We're going faster and faster. Now, if you glue the Hot Wheels track, what's been my longest one? One time I did like a full body one. The thing is though, I'm a lot quicker now than I used to be, but this was when I did it when I was slow. It was 21 hours. And I think like, if I had done that paint now, it wouldn't have taken that long. Hey Majim! Thanks so much, Monkey, thank you! Oh, well, okay, yeah, sure. Mel had extra speed because built up to... Yes, oh my gosh, I was so happy as well. I'm so happy, yay! The hat looks so cool. Thank you. It's the one I use for Zatanna. And no spam bots in the street, right, Mr. Piggy? Super, super, super happy because I was really scared of that. Okay, so chat, tomorrow I'm going to be... I don't know if I'm going to go completely bonkers tomorrow and do a stream in the morning, bonkers Mel, or I might ignore that. It depends on what time I'm able to like wake up because obviously I've still got a cold. But in the evening, this is the most important thing. In the evening, I think 6 p.m, I'll be doing a Payday 3 sponsored stream. So here's the thing. Cassie is also poorly. So if Cassie is super poorly, I will play the game probably on my own, which is fine. But if she's feeling okay, then then I'll be playing with Cassie. So sending good healing vibes to Cassie as much as possible. Hopefully she'll be okay. So yeah, she's in the real thick of it, like I was last year. Sick day 3. Get well soon, Cassie. Yeah, so we're both a bit poorly at the moment, but I think she's more recent. She's like me last week. Yeah, aw, monkey. So you could body paint anything and anyone. That would be crazy. Heels. We send heels. That's going back into the world of crime. Nobody tell the authorities. Yeah, so if you want to tune in tomorrow for a little bit of M Crime 07, you're more than welcome to. Regardless, let's go to Raiderinis. Here's the raid call. I'll be like lurking because I'll take my photos and stuff. Gonna have a payday mask painted on for it. I'm not sure, Infernal. And the reason why is because I've painted quite a few of them already. Well, I've painted my favourite ones. I've done technically 4 payday looks. Not all of them are masks. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I've got to think of something. The overly secret. That's me. All right, good night, guys. Thank you so much. I'm gonna take some photos and some videos now, and I'll see you soon. As you are. Thank you. Yes, because I definitely need petrol right now. If you don't watch Gonna Sofa, you are supposed to. Then oh my gosh, exactly, gives you a cold, and I think that's probably what it was. Peter's hiding. Oh my god, we're not talking about Peter and how we're meant to believe that he's got good at that from cakes. No. Clementine, a refusal. Bye, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, everyone. Bye.